Hello, everybody, and welcome to another episode of Road to the Show with my starting pitcher, Ringmaster Blaze. It looks like we got a notification here. Something new we've unlocked. Perks. Let's check out, see what perks we got. Okay. Probably nothing I want. Yeah. Okay. Not a problem. We are 70 overall, above average pitching, below average fielding, below average, or no, just regular average running. We won't be doing a lot of running, but let's go ahead and start playing our next game. 1 second while I set something up here real quick. Alright, and let's get into it. I've done made some big changes about the sound, so hopefully the sound is sounding good now. I've been struggling for a little bit trying to get the sound right, so hopefully I've done something to make it sound really good now. So let's see, what do we want to improve? Four-seam velocity? No, we don't care. We don't really care about our four-seam. We don't really throw it. Control and break would be good. Hits, home runs, and K per 9 is good. Arm strength we don't really care about. Fielding reaction, meh. Circle change, break. Cutter, break. I think we better do this inter squad game. We'll go ahead and play that. Alright, here we go. Don't need to warm up. And we'll just pretend like this is a regular game. Oops. Okay, I'm on the wrong source of my monitor. I'm on the streaming side of things where it's getting recorded, so my timing was off. Let's try this again. That's better. I thought I made that. Oh, I did. Okay. Good. Strike. Surprised he went after that one. And we'll try again with our sinker. There we go. Nice swing and miss. And if you've watched my pitching tutorial, or my pitching strategy rather, you'll see what I like to do when I'm on the mound, and it works out pretty good. I get a lot of strikeouts, barely any walks, and a lot of outs. Alright, good. Hopefully we'll be called up pretty soon. I'll most likely be called up to at least AAA by the All-Star break, which I think is I think it might be in June. Right now, I think on our calendar it is still, it's like the end of April. So let's do this high fastball. He went for it. All right, another strikeout. Kind of worries me that our own players are struggling against me. I was kind of hoping they would be better on offense, but you know, that's just a testament to our awesome pitching. There we go. Missed on that one. One I like to throw a changeup. I don't know why. With all my pitching research, I feel like 1-1's pretty good time usually to throw a changeup. Mostly because they're probably expecting a fastball, and you don't want to give it to them all the time. Let's get some curveballs in here, just to keep them honest. There we go. I like to double up on the curveballs. All right, there we go. We're slowly increasing our stats. The equipment and perks are mainly what are giving us stats, but you know, if we play enough games, then we'll eventually get there.
There's so many different ways for
So we got the start today with our Beavis and Butthead player card. It's growing on me. I kind of like it. I think it's funny.
Bottom of the first. And now
all right, here we go.
Brown.
Real game. Try to do our business here.
Trouble here, puts it away for the out.
Nice out.
Miguel Giraldo in the box now.
Sinker's working well.
On the ground, out to short.
See if the shortstop can get it to first. Nice. Very good, very good.
To the bottom of the first here tonight.
Good sinker low in the zone right there and produced exactly what he was looking for. Ball on the ground, nice ground out.
Swing and a
All right, shortstop again.
Gathers.
There you go. That's how you do it.
Out with room to spin. Welcome back. And now the DH, Leo Jimenez. The pitch.
Oof. Okay, so these guys are actually swinging. The last game we played, that team didn't really swing a lot. Alright, so we got a man on first. But I think we're going to keep with the sinker just because we want to get a ground ball double play.
And first offering is fouled off.
That was very late.
No score.
We'll try it again.
Comes up
Alright, that'll work.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of a double play here.
Okay. Alright, second baseman did alright. Got him out on first at least.
Get a guy to roll over a little bit, hit the ball on the ground, kill some worms while you're at it.
Sharp ground.
Ooh, okay. They're starting to hit me better now.
Around third. He scores, and it's 1-0.
Okay. Scoring in the second inning. That's not good.
Now the left fielder,
I think they're expecting my sinker on first pitch. So let's give this guy some curveballs.
Swings through that
There we go. Wasn't expecting that, were you? We'll go ahead and double up on the curveball. All right, that's fine. Right fielder did his job there.
And now the right fielder, Devontae Brown. In there, and it's 0-1.
Good. Let's throw a fastball up and in on him.
Definitely not a pitch location you're expecting up there as a hitter when you know the guy's got a good sinker ball. If he can get in that location, boy, you've got to look top to bottom, and that's going to make it very difficult to hit.
Yep. That's what the announcer just said is correct.
Up the middle, Montes. Tosses
All right,
third.
good inning, sort of, except for the run.
Here at the ballpark, set for the bottom of the third.
All right, we got a dynamic challenge here. All 3 have program stars.
Measures 6 feet each. Only 18.
I think pitching clutch is probably the most important. So let's go for that. See if we can retire the side.
Bliss back to work. There's a strike. Britton, 24 years old, and he was a 5th-round pick in 2020. Swing.
Haha.
And that is strike 2.
Let's give him a bounce this curveball on the plate.
And he deals. And 1-2. Got him swinging.
There we go.
Couldn't hit
1 down, 2 to go.
the knees. And now Deshaun Brown. First pitch, and that's in for a strike. Brown measures 6 feet even, hitting leadoff in today's game, and he was.
I don't know why the commentators keep telling me guys' heights and weights and stuff. Like, who cares?
He's got it.
Ridiculous. This guy is 6 feet tall. Well, nobody cares. Most guys are 6 feet tall in major leagues.
Montreal is right up there too.
Geraldo stands in now and watches strike 1.
Easy peasy. Now, let's throw a cutter. Like, pretend it's a slider. We'll do this.
Also getting on base. See if he can be patient here.
Okay, I missed on the cutter.
Center field.
Come on, right fielder. All right, got it.
Third out.
Nice. Got those 2 pitching clutch pluses.
Ready to go.
Very good, very good.
Leading off, Tyler Keenan. Ripped to short.
Shortstop's getting a workout today.
To first. And 1 gone to the plate.
That's a good thing about being a sinker ball pitcher. A lot of ground outs. If you have a good infield,
Jimenez batting with
they will
takes a
do their job and get some outs for you. Let's give him a curveball.
0-2 as he waves at that one.
Just a bit late on that.
I'll double up on this curveball.
Now he's going to have to shorten up, tighten things up if he's going to have to.
Got him.
Struck him out looking.
That at bat seemed to be over as soon as it started. 3-pitch strikeout. You've got to be better at the plate right there, at least to foul something off, extend that at bat.
Let's give him a cutter. We haven't thrown a lot of those today.
Tried to hold back his swing there, but went around. Next offer.
Haha,
he's in
frozen.
for a strike.
Throwing like way inside.
And ball 1. Swing.
All right.
For the strikeout. Couldn't hit the fastball at. Welcome back. And here's the first baseman, number 21. The wind of the pitch. Good eye right
Oh, he
there.
missed on that one. Let's try the circle change.
Chasing pitches has been a big part of the story. We've seen
Nice.
it quite a bit today. It's been tough for him to make contact at times.
We'll give him a cutter.
Just doesn't look like they're seeing it very well as a group.
Swing and a miss.
Was not expecting the cutter. We'll do another circle change for the strikeout.
All of the swings and misses, he's had them eaten out of the palm of his hand pretty much all game.
Got him swinging. Here's the left fielder, number 9. That one sizzling on its way through to the outfield. So
All right,
they get
well.
on board with a 1-out single.
You can't strike them all out.
Fastball right in the heart of the zone, and he was clearly ready to jump all over it. And you can feel this crowd waking up a bit here as the guys are starting to
We'll try
make
this
some
cutter and
bats.
pretend it's a slider.
And here is Devontae Brown. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
Do another one.
Swing and a miss. Strike 1.
Okay. I thought I made that first one. Guess not.
The pitch. Swings and misses. Now 1-2.
We'll do a fastball up and in on him. All right, that works.
For the strikeout. The high heat too much on that one. Now at the plate, Zach Britton.
Start him off with a circle change, just because I know he's expecting that sinker.
These guys have been very aggressive early in the count, but when you're down, you might want to be a little more patient. Take some pitches, see if you can extend those at bats and get some base runners on.
That misses.
He wanted to go for it.
And a swing.
And we got him with the sinker.
And that's the inning. 1 hit, 1 left. Back here at the ballpark, and now Deshaun Brown. And
Start him off with a couple of curveballs.
And downstairs.
Missed that one.
Next
Here
off,
we go.
he's in for a strike.
That curveball's been a big pitch for him today. He's been able to get ahead in the count with it. He's also been able to use it to put guys away.
I don't want that cutter. Let's do a fastball up and in.
And a ball and 2 strikes. Good job to fight that one off.
A little early on that fastball. I'm sure the pitcher taking a note. Look for an off-speed pitch.
Curveball.
And here it comes. And
Got him.
swing and a miss. So he's gotten deep.
Okay, so originally I wanted to play like Greg Maddux, and we are doing that for the most part. But Greg Maddux mostly only threw sinkers and circle change. I want to mix in a little bit more of our other pitches. Just to keep things interesting.
Geraldo.
Plus, if you only throw 2 pitches, the game, I've found, zeroes in on it, and you're kind of less effective in the game than you would be in real life. So we got to mix up our pitches a little bit.
The pitch. And there's a strike. That's in there.
This guy is not swinging.
And a 1-2.
Okay, he swung that time.
So a man aboard now,
Freaking base
one
hit. But
Really nice job of 2-strike hitting in that at bat. That's about
our batters have
out of the way early.
turned in 4 runs, so we're doing all right.
Out front. Man, that was like he was in the cage hitting off a tee. And now they've got some speed on first. So we'll see
All
if
right.
they try to get it in motion.
I'm fine with base on balls. Pitching clutch would be good. End inning without allowing more than 1 run, or end inning without allowing a run? End inning without allowing more than 1 run? Or end inning without allowing. I guess this would be technically easier. And it's the same rewards, so we might as well do that.
And a foul ball. Geraldo leads off first with 1 away. Swing and a broken bat flare towards left.
That was dumb. I don't know why I did that. That was the world's worst dive.
People are paying attention to it quite yet, singing, but that extends his hit streak to 11 now.
Let's see this again. That was hilarious.
Knows about it, even if a lot of our viewers don't.
Oh, come on, show it.
It's clear it's no fluke. 11 games in a row. Man, that's what even the hitting.
You know what? I don't usually do this, but let's go to the replay. One more time. Dude, that bat almost hit me. Like, kill me with the bat, please. That was funny.
starts to leave you alone. You're going so good that nobody wants to mess it up.
Next to hit, Leo Jimenez. First pitch just misses.
At the dish, looking to lift the ball in the air in this spot.
Dude, umpire is being really picky.
There's a strike.
Hitter's got some good opposite field power. What I like about something being hit to the right side into the outfield is that the base runner at second has a very good read and can determine whether or not he can score on that base hit.
See if we can get him with this fastball.
Now this is in the air down the line. Nobody can get there, and it's a foul ball.
See how the catcher wanted that pitch up and in. Want to try to tie him up. That's the one thing we're seeing, that high fastball. You have to get out there because of how hitters have changed their swings.
Okay, let's give him this curveball for the strikeout. Oh, and he hit it. Let's try that again, like right on the corner. There we go. That's what I was trying to do.
For the second time today. So first and second with 2 outs. Stepping in, the slugging shortstop, number 5. First and second, 2 down. There's the swing and a miss.
Got that one. Let's give him another one outside the zone here. See if he goes for it. Whoa, I missed.
The count 1-2.
He's gone off speed. He needs to elevate here.
Cutter?
With 2 strikes out of the zone.
Got him.
All right. Cutter works.
Some high cheese for strike.
Some high cheese.
And now the first baseman, number 21. Bliss back to work. Check swing. Now it appeal to third. And yes, he.
All right. No, I don't want that. Let's give him another sinker.
Next offering is in.
Got
for a
it.
strike.
He went. Yeah. Got him.
Now the left fielder, number 9.
Really good piece of hitting last
All
time.
right.
Going the opposite field.
What do we want here? We'll start him off with a sinker.
Edge of the zone for a
That's
strike.
not where I wanted it to go, but that works anyway, I guess.
Strikes. He's not afraid of contact. Some guys.
We're starting to lose some movement on our pitches here because we get lower in our energy. You see, we're in the yellow here. We'll bounce this curveball.
And the 0-2. Can't connect.
Got him.
Take a look at the 3 pitch
Love the
sequence
curveball.
here. Pretty simple in terms of putting them away at the plate. Once you're ahead 0-2 as a pitcher, you can really expand the zone and see.
Okay, we left that hanging. That was our bad.
Right there. Clearly he was in swing mode, but all you can do is hope to foul that off. Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
And now here is Zach Britton. And the righty deals. That one missed.
Missed on that one.
Really working him away this at bat. Sometimes take a little bit off velocity. Try to get a rollover, something on the ground. Stay away from that big hole on the right side of the infield.
Give him a up and in cutter. And he laid off.
Now 2-2.
You bastard.
Brown off of
There we
first,
go.
2 away. Swing and a miss.
That's more like it.
New pitcher now, number 3.
Okay, replace me. Fine, that's fine.
4-1 the final.
Did I get the win? I did.
Our entire garage, John Shelby thanks.
All right, Ringmaster Blaze gets the win. 1 earned run, 12 strikeouts, and 6 hits. Think we're on our way to AAA pretty soon. Let's check our stats while we're at it. Oh, I got a reward. Let's see what we got in the inbox. You achieved a program reward from Gold Control. Okay. So what did it give me? Oops. Delete that. Does that mean it gave me some packs? Nope. Well, what good are you then? Let's look at our stats. Where is my team? No, that's not what we want. League statistics, player stats, pitchers. We got 4 wins, no losses. 32.1 innings pitched. 48 strikeouts. 0.28 ERA. Our WHIP is 65. 100% win percentage. 4 quality starts. 2 complete games. 2 shutouts. That's allowed. We allow a lot more hits, it looks like, than most of our other pitchers. But they don't come in to score, so our pitching clutch must be pretty good. Our WAR is 1.9, so that's how many wins we get above our replacement. That's very good. Yep. All right. Let's see where we stand in the league. There's another guy named Blaze. So how come we can't have the name Blaze? Or maybe that's just a first name option. They don't have a last name option. Should we just call ourselves Blaze? I'll have to think about that. All right, so we are the league leader in wins and ERA by a lot. We are the leader in shutouts and strikeouts, complete games, innings pitched, walks allowed, whip. We're pretty much the number one in everything. So if they don't call us up soon, then I don't know what they're doing up in the head office. So let's do one more game for this episode, and then I think we'll go on to the next one. Let's see. Cutter velocity, circle change control, fastball break, sinker velocity, arm strength. I don't really like any of these. Pitching clutch would be good. Sinker control would be good. Let's do this box jumping. I don't like a lot of the mini games, but I think we'll be okay. I forget what you have to do for this. Okay, I remember now. I'm not the fastest in the world at this, but... My face scan doesn't look too terrible here. Alright, starting to get close to failing. When they add one more, I think we're not going to be alright. We've made it to silver so far. Okay, a little late on those. I pressed X instead of Y. One more. Okay, I screwed up. We did get gold, though, so that's good. All right. And then we'll just play this one final game and call it a day. The opposing pitcher looks pretty good. He's 3-1 this season.
And the batter now, Deshaun Brown. Here comes a pitch. There's a strike.
See if he's expecting a second pitch curveball. No, he's not.
With that one, left the curveball up a little bit. He's going to have to finish it if it's going to be an effective pitch.
And 1-2.
He wanted that fastball high and tight, looking for a strikeout. Just didn't locate it very well.
Ground ball to the right side.
All right. Good play by the first baseman.
On bottom half of the first. And now, Miguel Iraldo. There's a strike.
Well, as a hitter, you're hoping that
Right.
the command of that sinker doesn't come until later in the ball game. But if that's how it's going to be all day, it's going to be a tough one for the offense.
Very good.
Kicks
Give him a
in.
throwaway pitch here.
And that one a little bit high.
Didn't go for it.
Say he wasted a pitch. I think that was a purpose pitch. Change the eye level, have him look up. Now go back exactly where you want to go.
Haha.
Misses. It's a strikeout.
There we
His
go.
pitching staff has been merciless against him in this one. I mean, he struck out 6 times in this series, and we've seen no adjustment out of him so far.
Tyler
Wasn't expecting the first pitch cutter, were you?
And takes a look at a called strike. And that is in for a strike. And the count is 0-2. And a
Got him.
swing and a miss. And good work there as he gets it. Welcome back. Bottom half of inning number 2. Now it's the DH, Leo Jimenez. 0-1. And a swing and a miss there.
And we'll bounce this curveball on the plate.
That one off the mark.
Didn't go for it, but that's okay. Try a fastball up and in for the strikeout. Got him.
For the strikeout. Called strike 3 on a fastball up in the zone. And the batter will be the shortstop, number 5. That's in for a strike.
0-1.
0-1 there.
Oh, I missed there. Let's try a cutter then. Oop, I missed on the cutter.
Slapped foul.
But he fouled it off anyway. That's good.
Next pitch is outside. It's a good take.
We'll try another cutter since he didn't really handle that first one well.
Pitch is popped up.
All right, first baseman's got this. Nice.
He's got it. And there are 2 outs. And here's the first baseman, number 21.
We'll throw a fastball up and in.
Now fly ball.
I haven't thrown that pitch a lot. That's fine. Left field.
On that one. And the inning is over. As we go to the last of the third.
Out.
Now here is number 9. Bliss back to work. And there's a
Missed
ball.
on that. Try curveball.
Curveball drops
Made
in
it.
there.
Oh, you can throw that big curve on the inside part of the plate. Very difficult pitch for the hitter to get on plane with. You can have a lot of success.
Fouled that one off. He was late, so we're going to go up and in. Oh, he was early. Okay. Early, he gets another curveball.
The line, the kick, and the 1-2. Swings
There we go.
and misses. He swung over top of the curveball.
Yes, yes, he did.
Now, Devontae Brown. Hard grounder.
Come on, umpire, do your job. Catch that ball and throw it to first. That was funny.
Oh, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. Couldn't get any air under it, but he smoked that ball back up the middle.
That's the key to win against me is to swing on the first pitch because I'm probably going to throw a strike. And if you let me throw a called strike, then I'm going to be ahead, and then the ball is in my court. And you're going to have a hard time
Check swing.
beating me.
It's a ball and 2 strikes.
That was a generous gift from the umpire.
Cuts on it and misses. That's a strikeout. The high heat too much on that one. Here's the center fielder, Deshaun Brown. In there for strike
Little backdoor sinker.
Dish right now, I am aggressive over the heart of the plate. This guy's been filling up the strike zone, so you know you're going to get a good pitch to hit. And as nasty as his stuff is, you might as well take all 3 swings.
Yeah, they should listen to the commentator.
Next offering misses.
That was close.
And that is ball 1.
I'm going to do something I don't usually do just to trick him here.
Off the
Yeah, he didn't go
outside
for it.
edge, and now the count is 2-2. And he can't come up with it.
All right, well,
In time to get the
he did it. He did it. It's a good thing there were 2 outs.
ballpark. Now here is Miguel Iraldo.
The second baseman.
And that's a strike.
You know, this group of hitters, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. They're chasing a lot of pitches outside the zone, and those chases are turning into a bunch of outs. Can they turn that around and stay within the zone? We'll see, but I think they have to.
And now 1-2.
All right, center fielder. He wasn't in enough. You guys don't have to go deep. They don't hit him deep off me.
For him today, Boo. Just 2 hits allowed so far.
See if we can get this
Runs across
double
either.
play.
He's had an answer for just about every hitter he's faced, so I don't think this hit is going to knock him off his stride too much.
Next offering is downstairs.
Well, here's a good opportunity in this inning to get on the scoreboard after that leadoff hit, and part of the order coming up right behind him. This is where they need to get going.
The punch
Got him.
there 1 away.
Well, not much you can argue with there as a hitter. That pitch was dotted on the inside corner of the plate. I think even if he swings the bat, it blows him up and not really able to do anything with it anyhow. I think if you see that early,
Ooh, that was high. That was dangerous. But luckily, he's not very good hitter.
Good eye right there.
Okay, we're behind. We're behind.
The runner at first.
I bet he won't expect this circle change.
Swing and a miss. It's 2-2.
and he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
On the ground right
Ah.
side. And it finds its way through for a hit. The throw in.
Get him.
And he's out.
Yeah. Good throw, buddy. Good throw. Nice. That'll teach you. That'll teach you.
Like that, a bang bang play. Had a chance to make it. Maybe a little better slide around the tag, but a nice job by the
Oh my
defense.
goodness, they're hitting me today. They might score. They're gonna score.
Jimenez coming home.
All right. Well,
Well, that gets him a little closer in this one.
we are not perfect.
Ball in a great spot to do
We're
some
close to
damage.
perfect, but not quite perfect.
And you can feel this crowd waking up a bit here as the guys are starting to make some noise with
I'll have to mix it up now. They're expecting my sinker. I told you if they swing on the first pitch, they're probably gonna hit me.
Next pitch is inside. 1 ball, 1 strike. Runner at second, 2 down.
They're looking for that sinker now.
Swing and a miss.
Got him.
Struck him out.
All right, we're still good. We're still good. Our offense has scored 4.
We head to the bottom of the 5th. Here's the left fielder, number 9.
I'm gonna try just a regular fastball in the corner here.
And a strike in there.
Well, these guys just aren't putting great swings on the baseball in this one. Just one extra base hit for them, so they haven't exactly been hitting the ball gap to gap or out of the
Early.
park. That makes it really difficult to generate runs.
The next offering misses.
I should have gone with a curveball there.
2. And a swing
Got
and
him.
a miss. Down on strikes and 1 away. Devontae Brown will hit next, and he's already singled in this game. Swing and a miss.
Haha.
Strike 1.
Well, on the mound, very efficient, able to produce an outcome, it seems like, within the 3rd or 4th pitch of just about every at-bat.
Okay.
Ripped and a base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Seems like he got exactly
Okay.
what he was looking for right there.
We're still good. We're still good.
Middle, and that's what you fall asleep dreaming about as a hitter. So no surprise he put a great swing on it.
Britton batting for the 2nd time, and that's strike 1. He struck out swinging in his first at bat. Strike 2. Just misses the
All
mark
right.
outside his zone.
How about a cutter for the strikeout? There we go.
Struck him out.
Perfect.
Cast it right by him. So up next, Deshaun Brown. Next pitch downstairs.
Ooh, I missed.
And that's ball 1. Late with the swing there.
Man, he was really
Too late,
tardy on
too
that
late.
fastball. Great job of setting him up by throwing the curveball.
Excuse me.
The next pitch, he can't catch up.
All right, we'll get him out with this curveball. Whoops. Oh, said he went. All right, we'll take it.
Rule the swing. So no runs.
That's totally fine by me.
Welcome back. Here's the second baseman, Miguel Iraldo. There's a strike.
Look at that.
That's strike 1.
Pretty.
Iraldo goes 5
All right, we're
feet.
starting to lose.
22 years old, and he was
Starting to lose our energy here. It's the 6th inning. We'll bounce this one.
Next offering is down low.
Go.
Where do you even begin with the talent we've seen from the Dominican Republic? Vladdy, Big Papi, Pedro, the list goes on and on.
Get that.
Taps off
Okay,
the
it's
third
foul.
base
That's fine.
side, a swinging
No worries here. Let's try a circle change.
and a good
Ooh, I
eye
missed
there.
with the changeup. What do I want here? I'll go with a sinker.
Here's the 2-2.
the tried and true.
On the ground at first.
All right, first baseman's got it.
And that's one out.
No
as they
problem.
get the leadoff hitter in the sixth.
Good sinker low in the zone right there and produced exactly what he was looking for. Ball on the ground, nice ground out.
On the ground.
All right, here you go again.
Takes it himself.
Very nice.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air, lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Jimenez up to the plate.
Excuse me, umpire. That was good.
Called strike right there.
Try this change up.
Line
Okay,
drive.
he was sitting change up, but left field has got it under control.
We're back in a new pitcher.
All right, good. They replaced me. I was getting tired.
Final 6-2.
We get the win. Only one run earned. Excellent.
Thanks for stopping
We
by.
are
Good job,
doing
Sean.
great.
Talk to you soon.
Let's see where we are on the calendar. I think we've had 5 games that we've started. Calendar. Okay, we are now in May. So April, May. Our team is 15-6. That's excellent. We are doing fantastic. We should be first in the division, I think, with that kind of record. And 5 of those wins were ours. Well, I think 4. Did we get 5 wins? I don't know. But that's going to do it for me for this episode. Thanks for watching. Like, comment, subscribe, do all the YouTube things. And we'll see you in the next one.